So it say we should be on. Okay. Okay. Hold on, Graham. All right, we hot, yo. I'm about to mute though till we get situated. You good? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, all right. I'm gonna hold that picture up right there.
Yeah, we on YouTube. Your channel, Soulfood Sunday.
All right. Just talk to the people. Tell them to be ready in like 5 minutes. Run downstairs real quick. You look good over there.
Man, come on, man. I can't even see. I'm on Zoom. Let me get on Facebook on the other page. I can't even see if somebody in here or not.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do the same on the big screen. Oh yeah, I got the iPad right in front of me. I'm tripping.
Yeah, we ain't got nobody in right now.
You know, we got to do our normal shares, likes, comments. I gotta find the other joint, man, where they say you can tag like 97 people. I'm just be aggravating. Let's see. So we
look kind of professional.
Who that? Me? Oh, we? Yeah, we do look good.
I'm on the YouTube now.
Okay, YouTube, Facebook got 2 viewers. So if you ain't look, I got the restreaming app on my computer. I'm about to say if you look at the streaming app, it'll tell you.
Oh yeah, I ain't on there. Hold on, I ain't even on our YouTube.
What the hell is my password? I'm in Soulfood Sunday.
It's 2 in here.
Why are they? Hold on. It's saying that we talking about cost and everything. It's cool though. So I'm looking on the Facebook now. It's saying that we talking about the overspending and everything because it basically went from the last episode we had.
Oh. Well, it's overspending. You gotta have something to spend, huh?
You gotta have a job. What's going on, everybody? Let me get in here so I can see the comments. Let me log in under that one. Yeah, we hot. We hot. Yeah, we ready. How you feeling today, G?
I'm blessed, bro. Just another Sunday, another conversation. Got some football.
I don't watch no football.
Yeah, because your team sucks.
Yours good?
Better than y'all. Our quarterback better.
We watching right now. Chris Chrome, 3 engagements.
Ivory.
What's up, cuz? I can't pull the joint up, bro.
I got it up on my phone.
All right, I'm trying to do the iPad doing stuff. I don't know what I'm doing. Hustle Smart is live right now. Okay.
Yeah,
What up, fam?
Tag 8 people. Somebody else said that I'm tuning in. Lakeisha Kelly.
Yep, that's because that's my cuz. We about to go crazy. Let me set this shit up. Give it about 5-10 minutes. You know, my audio visual team is taking care of the baby. So. But nah, man, no pad, no pencil, just instrumentals today, huh?
Yeah, I'm chilling.
It's funny too, because I just got a phone call about the same type of situation. Same joint we be talking about. Hey, cuz, we going live in 12. You want to go 12, 13, 12? We ain't putting no flyers out. I forgot to put the flyers out. We ain't putting no flyers out. So
it's all organic, baby.
Huh?
It's all organic.
It's all organic, yo. So let's go to, hey, if you're listening, man, 12:15, we're going live, 45, 30 minutes, something like that. It's got to be talked about, though. I literally just got off the phone about exactly what I'm about to talk about. And it's just, I'm fed up. What Drake say? I'm upset. I'm upset. I'm upset, yo. Go ahead and get on your jack, though, and tag everybody, man. Like I say, we ain't really promoted like we normally do.
Yeah.
Cuz shared it. Yeah, we going live. Let's do it, baby. Appreciate that, cuz. Okay, we got 4 people.
Yeah, we had 2 or 3. Well, I'm on both of my phones. I may be counting as 3 people.
It's saying 3. I mean, I ain't tripping. We know we're gonna talk how we go. We're gonna go in about 10 minutes. Everybody go get your mimosa. Go get you a bottle of water, whatever you drink. If you whatever you do, go grab that. We're gonna go at 12:15. We going.
Yeah, I'm gonna post on Instagram real quick.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, post a YouTuber. Post a YouTuber. We are on YouTube now. Let's see what we on right now. I'm getting the comments over here. Got my dog I in the building. Okay, we there. Let me I'll be right back. I'll mute my mic real quick.
We got 4 people in, man. We about to start in about 5-10 minutes. We ain't do that much promotion, so trying to get at least. We always have at least a solid 8-9 people to interact with and talk with. So waiting on that. So we got Facebook.
I'm back, baby.
Back.
Okay, over here. All right, we got YouTube. We got a view on YouTube. You already posted over there, G? Let me get it for you.
Yeah, I already posted on the.
You want it? All right, man. Look, what is it? 12:08? I don't know. Hey, we got 6 people in Facebook, man. I don't want to lose the people that's here.
Yeah, because they waiting.
They waiting on it. They waiting on this food, baby. Look, let me I think Bree was up here. I'm about to get her to run the comments. Do me a favor, Chris, since you're on your phone.
So
Go ahead and throw that labor pains in the comments. And go ahead and throw that all hustle, no luck in the comments. I think that's gonna spin off of that. That's at least where my head is going. But look, man, let me try one more thing. Y'all know how we do, man. I promise y'all keep believing in us, keep showing us all this love. I will have an audio visual team. All my cousins that's in school or college, we need you. I am not good at this. I just want to walk in the room. I just want to walk in the room where they do the powder room, where they put the little stuff on your cheeks. I think I don't call it makeup though. That kind of, different. Yeah, I just want to walk in and talk, baby. But until then, we do what we do. We work it. We kind of we figure it out, and that kind of gonna go along the lines of what we talking about today is, I want to say the lack of work ethic these days, man. I can't. Let me get in and see the comments. I can't be looking down. Like I said, y'all, I promise we're gonna have this thing set up. We're gonna have this thing set up, man, the way it's gonna be the most well put together audio visual. But for me, I like these kind of moments. I want to look back a year or two from now when we do have that audio visual team and everybody with my last name will share my blood, Anderson, Graham, any of them, all family. They run their own department, under the umbrella. Because what we got to do is create jobs. We got to create our own society within society. That's my goal. Stock Whisper want to create 1 million millionaires, which along those lines I want to do. But I just want to create a situation where I won't even just say my family, but where my family don't have to beg anyone for anything. And that goes right along what we talking about today. What we talking about today, Hustle Gang? You situated, you set up. I can't see your shirt, man. I can't see your Hustle Smarter shirt, man. I'm gonna stop sharing the screen, man. It's us. We live, baby. We here.
okay. Now.
Yeah, we good. Yeah. Let me put the.
Basically, I mean, you've been, it's been on your chest for a while, man. You call me. You like, yo, hey, bro. I ain't never seen people who necessarily ain't in the position to make special requests to modifications to, a job that they need. Like, how you come into the interview giving me demands and telling me what you gonna do and what you're not gonna do? If that's the case, you need to go create your own job.
Yeah. I think a lot of my frustration, let's start back from the start of the frustration, right? A lot of my frustration started from my real job, recruiting, right? So you have people who come in and they have all these demands. And that recruiting, that is the bottom level far as fresh out of high school, right? You have done nothing.
You ain't showed your work. You ain't even showed nothing to show your work. You ain't got no resume.
You haven't done anything, nothing. And what let me start to record. But what bothers me is that people come in fresh out of high school. That's a selling point for the Air Force. You coming in fresh out of high school with absolutely nothing, and you still want to be picky. So, I guess that's why it's so dear to my heart, because I've been frustrated because, I had to go.
This 4 years now.
It's still going, yeah. Because I just can't understand. And I think hopefully in the comments, somebody can answer this question for me who is maybe older than us or know someone. I can't fathom how you come fresh out of high school, you have nothing going on, you come into a recruiter's office. Yes, we have 144 different jobs. Yes, we have some cool jobs, some okay jobs, and maybe some that's not. But it's all a job. And I think the beauty of the Air Force is that we pay you the same across the board.
No matter where you work.
No matter where you work. You get paid off how long you've been in and whatever your rank is. I'm an E7 with 12 years. I recruit. It's an E7 in math that's in your job, and he do medical stuff. He get the same pay I get. You see what I'm saying? So I think that's was the first frustration. And I think, especially for the culture, because this is definitely one for the culture, and I'm just going to call the baby ugly because it's Sunday and they want to hear it. I only had the most problems from Black people. How you bring your kid in there? One, they ain't scored the highest, number one. And
that's the first part. I always ask you, like, what they score. Like, if you
see it, the family.
If you scoring high, okay, I mean, of course, you probably want a job that represents how smart you are. But for the ones who score low, for one, and number two, you probably had to pull some strings for them.
Yeah, I will go out of my way to help anybody that needed help, and normally they'll be on the chat soon. They can vouch for me. My face card good. I always looked out for everyone. But I say all that to say is, oh, let me mute this jump. I'm in the chat over here. I say all that to say is we have to do better with that, right? So that tells me this. Okay, I ain't talking about the Air Force today. They don't pay me to talk on Sunday. They only pay me to work Monday through Friday, 7 barely. But I think when we look at that did start my frustration. But then I look at the real world. So if we look at the picture from Money Man, people laugh at certain jobs and they ain't getting no money. I can't. Can you figure that out for me? I'm gonna look in the comments. Maybe somebody gonna leave something in the comments so I can understand this one. What's up, cuz Teresa? What you think, Chris? It's your generation.
I just think, for one, it starts with. I think it starts with school. Like, in school they only push college. They push college, and then we only want to be rappers or NBA players.
It's because we're programmed. We got to do one on program. We're programmed to think we only can make it if we rappers and entertainers.
Yeah,
but I'm balling like I'm in the league and I ain't in the league.
So that's the first tier of it. Everybody pushing college, nobody pushing these trades that make good money, and then it's rapper or NBA player. The second tier, I mean, it's either your parents ain't teach you no morals and no principles and no hard work, and then the other tier is social media. Because social media is the worst one.
Oof. Okay. Go ahead. I'm listening.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Social media it's always gonna shine the light on those who do something cool for money. And that's like cool, you know what I'm saying? If you a doctor, if you a hooper, if you a rapper, if you scamming, if you doing all this and you get money, it's good. But on the back end, those who work in construction, who a welder, they ain't those the ones who really get money, but ain't under the bright lights. So everybody got this facade that you got to do all these things to make good money when you really can do all these things on the left side too. And then they want to pick and choose what their standards is. How you got standards if you broke? Like, oh, I'm not doing that. Why you not doing that?
I mean, man, you going crazy. I'm listening, bro. Like, I think that's the biggest thing you said.
Like, what are your qualifications, bro? What have you done to be able to say what you're gonna do for money and what you're not gonna do for money?
I mean, I think that's my biggest frustration, especially living working at the ground level. And I always want to give a high school student, an 18-year-old. I put myself in an 18-year-old shoes to bring myself down to their level. They're not 30 plus. They haven't been through nothing to really understand that the check is the check. Look at Zach coming there talking crazy. The check is the check, man. The check is the check. And I would definitely say that I think everybody hit it in the comments, bro. I was reading the comments as you was talking. Social media is the problem.
Yeah.
I think everybody in the comments, can y'all help me out? How do we combat social media? Because when I started on Facebook, started 2000. I don't know when it started. I didn't get on Facebook 2009 when I joined the Air Force, right? Now I should start talking about social media. About to get off topic, but I didn't join to Facebook to 2009. I was a MySpace guy. That's kind of early. And when I first started using Facebook, I used it solely for keeping up with people that I met in basic technical training, Japan. Facebook has totally changed. I definitely see the difference in Facebook and social media. And social media has become, it's a highlight reel.
Yeah, that's the perfect word, bro. Nobody understands hard work and labor no more, because I mean, it's people like, I just feel like people teaching, like they teaching generational wealth, but they're always bringing, you don't have to work the rest of your life. That's true.
That when they spin that on there, I think that's where
people get confused. Like, damn, should I not be working? Like, no, bro, you whatever position you in, how you get your money, how you get your money. We're saying how you spend your money. You know what I'm saying? Nobody ain't telling you not to work. And nobody wants to work to 65. If you do X, Y, Z, you could prevent yourself from working to 65, but you gotta work.
So we'll come back to social media. No, let's go back to because everything is all in tune. You got me. You got my wheels spinning.
It's a highlight reel.
It's a highlight reel. And you said one thing that everybody throws out there, and Paul hit it in his comments. He said, we live in a generation of instant gratification. And social media has shown people, because you can pick and choose what you post, instant gratification. Yeah. And I wholeheartedly believe it. We talked about it on the last episode, is delayed gratification. If you give it to me quick, I don't want it. See, because if you've been listening to the episodes on the cast, when I was 24 years old, making all that money doing HVAC and I was getting to it, it came so fast to me that I didn't know what to do with it.
Yeah.
I mean, I was literally, and we got to separate what makes a millionaire and what makes 100,000 But my income level, not assets, not stocks, not nothing. I had at least 100 plus coming in 1 year, 23, 24. I was young. It came fast. I worked for it, worked my ass off for it, lost a lot of hours, but that was my income level, not even including what I know now as far as stocks, real estate, and everything. I didn't know none of that shit then. I had at least a lot of cash flowing through my hands at all times. And what did I do with it? I threw it away. I had some fun though. But what I want to say all that is my work ethic is what allowed me to get that money. I used that same work ethic when I was making that kind of money.
And applied it the other way around.
Yeah. And I won't say I fell off. That's the wrong word to say fell off. I won't say I fell off. But when I moved and that money wasn't there anymore, I used that same work ethic to figure out like, whoa, how do I get the same money? Because I don't have that opportunity anymore. That opportunity has left. Me doing HVAC on the side, making, they don't have a bleeper button. I can't say what but me, put it this way, bro. I was making probably E5, E6 pay on the side as an E4. And I mean, yeah, it was nice, right? There was nothing I couldn't do that I wanted to do, right? But I put that same energy in the learning money. So when we talk about people that are qualified to speak on things, I mean, you could check my PSI, whatever they call it. You can check everything. I'm qualified to speak on this. A lot of people ain't never seen 100,000 over a 5-year span. I can show my bank statement that I didn't realize it at the time because, like I said, I was living it up, buying whatever the hell I want, doing what I wanted to do. I had a $400 a week liquor bill. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what I'm telling you, is that I took that same energy that I was using to install those ACs and to learn HVAC. I took that same energy into learning money, because I said I never want to be in this position again where I'm up and fall off. And I also want to make sure that I have something for the long-term longevity. I don't want nothing right now. I got the reel that I'm putting together now with the housing that we talked about. I got to share that. I'm gonna do that later.
I'm waiting on that.
You feel me? I want it to be perfect, right? But that's delayed gratification. Because if you're listening, I'm gonna save that for the real, y'all. And Shantae, she was really big on the house buying. Yo, I'm telling you, when I made that joint, I was just, doing my own thinking and looking and shit. But it's the truth. Like 30% increase in a year. If it stays from 25 to 30% in 3 years, that's 100% return. Baby girl gonna be 3, 4. And everything I envision is happening 5 years closer, but I was already looking at it from a 10-year span.
Yeah.
Social media is the problem. It really is, because you gotta know like what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Am I going too crazy? Go ahead, bro.
No,
look at the comments.
Yeah, that's why I'm finna read the comments, see what people where they at.
So, Paul said a good point. We can't change social media, but we can use social media as a tool to teach the process. Well, shit, I've been trying to get a process out since about June. I made a post the other night. I'm gonna show you. I made a post on Snap the other night. It was 4 a.m, 3 a.m.
Did you post it?
I took it off.
Oh.
I did something on purpose. I'll be checking, you know what I'm saying? I posted it during peak hours, right? It was me 3 a.m. looking at 2 load boards trying to book the truck. After I posted earlier that day, dropping 10,000 pounds off the truck. And I had like 9 views, because they can show you the preview in the story. So people didn't really look at it. But I post my daughter. Oh shit, 600 views quick. So I think people diets is wrong. They're worrying about the wrong things. They're looking at things that don't matter. If someone is, what's going to happen is I am going to fall off the map far as off the grid. So I don't know my timeline yet, but there's going to be a day where there's not going to be no Soulfood Sunday. I'm gonna be in the mountains somewhere or in the country. I plan on being a real caveman in a couple of years. No phones, no nothing. Like on some shit, you got to ride a boat to come to me on some island shit. Like, That's how detached I'm going to be, and I want to be. That's what I'm working hard to do, is to detach, because I don't need this. I can cut off all this shit and I still live the life I want to live. Social media don't define me, right? And I think that's the problem. So people are defining and comparing themselves to social media, and that is the problem with the work ethic. Damn, we ain't even get on work ethic. Go ahead, bro. I've been talking about. I want to talk about the social media shit for so long. We've been fighting about that.
Yeah, you got to do it.
We done recorded like 5 episodes on social media and influence, and I just didn't feel like it had that pop, but I feel like it's coming out now. But go ahead, bro.
So with that, I just want you to give the example, bro, like a real life example of what happened the other day, with the few people that reached out to you.
Yeah, so
let the people hear actually what like the dialogue of what you're talking about.
Yeah, so what really had me hot is, as you can see, I got on my NSC trucking. This is another, something I'm in, and I let them know. Sometimes I'm the plug, sometimes I'm the middleman, sometimes I'm the worker. I can't let you. I might be all three in this situation, but anyway, right? You feel me? We looking for a driver, so I get it, yo. And this is what really what sparked when I said I can't take it no more. We have opportunities for CDL drivers and non-CDL drivers, preferably CDL drivers. So when I think of CDL driver, I think of over the road. Over the road meaning out for about a week or two, home on the weekends. That's what I remember. My grandfather drove trucks my entire life. I seen grandfather on Sunday because the truck was parked across the street, and I seen him on Friday when he came back home and got in his regular car. See what I'm saying? Everybody we've talked to, everybody I've spoke with for a potential as a driver, with the exception of one, I think I found one gym. All right. I've never heard nobody get in the CDL who don't want to go hit the road. So that's like saying, how do you even spin that, bro?
How you spin that? What I say earlier. I mean, that's like basically like going to practice but don't want to play in the game.
Okay. I tell
like,
y'all,
you basically Kyrie right now. Like you want to hoop, but you don't want to get in the game, bro. Like
I tell y'all, no lie, y'all talked to 5 people and literally just got a phone call before we went live. That's why I had to mute real quick and walk off, because it was business. Everybody wants to not go on the road, which don't make no sense because you got a CDL to go over the road.
Like, did you not know what career field you was getting in?
I've never. This got to be the craziest shit I've ever seen, bro. And it's not even driving me crazy because it reminds me of the recruiting office. I want to drive, but I want to be home every night. I don't even know how to answer that.
How do you ask me for a job and tell me what you gonna do and I gonna do?
Or I want to drive, and kids, there any way we can, skip the drug test? I think, and y'all can hear that charger all the way over there. I'm new to the industry, so I'm learning as I go. God bless my grandfather. So I wish he was still here because he would put me on everything I need to know. But I want to drive. I want to be home every night. I only want to work 7 to 4. I don't want to drive in certain areas. I don't want to I don't want to drive in certain areas. Exactly. People want to make terms on their terms, and
don't want to be an entrepreneur. That, like, bro, like, if you know you only want to do what you want to do,
don't blaze your own trail.
Yes, like, and it's not going to be easy. These entrepreneurs that you've seen with these highlight reels, they've been grinding for 10 years plus. They just ain't showing you that. Because that ain't their marketing strategy. Because if they see that you did 10 years for it, they're gonna run away.
My frustration with the trucking thing is there are people who drive local routes for CDL drivers. I'm learning this. I'm new to the game, but they have been driving for 5, 10 plus years. They've been driving for a long time to reap those benefits.
Yeah.
You have to put the work in. You really, truly have to put the work in to have the lighter route, to be home every night. Because I'm sure when they started out, they was putting in 2 weeks at a time on the road and pushing. You see what I'm saying? They earn them. Exactly. They earn those routes. That's what I was trying to say. Paul got the words for me. He real.
They already know.
Educated. That's like they earn those routes. You have to earn what you get. And we can spend it with HVAC, right? And I was explaining this to my bro. I can run an HVAC company right now. And I won't have to climb in now, ceiling, roof, attic ever again. Why? Because I did it for 5, 6 years. I know that shit like the back of my hand. You can call me and I have one eye open and I can tell you exactly what I need to do, what I need to be done, because I put in that work. But when I started out with Al, when I started out working, I didn't have any demands. I said, hey,
climbing.
huh?
You was climbing.
What do you need me to do? And guess what you start out is at the start? You start out as the worker. Guess what my job was at that time? To hand him the tools so he didn't have to come back out of wherever we was at. So imagine being in the attic in a tight ass space in 100-degree weather and all you're doing is handing riches for 8 hours. But I tell you what, he talking about that I'm too big. Hey, I tell you, I was real fat back then too, Zach. I was a real worker back then, boy. But I'm saying, like, I say all that to say, if I come into the HVAC world now and say I'm only going to work DDC, and then our DDC is direct digital controls. Basically, you control everything from a laptop. You never have to actually go do anything. I earn that. I don't have to do the start of work anymore. Everything I've ever done, I've done the work before I actually try to promote myself to the boss. What is happening in today's world is everybody want to be the boss without putting in the work. Every boss started out as a worker. Look at it. Every dog started out in the gym working on their craft. I'm telling you this because I live this. You know what I'm saying? I want to get into trucking. I hopped on the box truck Monday. My back still hurt from moving them pallets. Like, my back still hurt from moving them pallets. You feel me? But you can ask anybody around me. My work ethic is unmatched on anything I ever wanted to do because I know that you have to grind to get to that position. But people are not wanting to. Yeah, social media has fooled people that you can come in the game as the boss.
You come in
the game as the boss. I don't sleep, bro, because I'm always working on something. And none of my facets of anything I'm doing, whether it's Air Force, whether it's trucking, whether it's Hustle Smarter, none are lacking because of the other. I put the same effort into all of them. I don't say I'm going to take off on the Air Force so I can focus on this. No, shit, I'm going to lose about 4 hours of sleep because I didn't do what I needed to do at 8 a.m. And that's the thing where I think people are lose. It's not easy, yo. It's not easy. It's damn sure not easy with a newborn. But I figure it out. I mean, you got to figure it out. Shout out to Bree. She's great help. I'm about to hire a nanny. I need more money so I can hire a nanny. I can't, man. Listen, I need Mama. You want to come live with us from 8 p.m. to 5 a.m.? You can go home in the morning.
No glorification, but you're the worker.
But that's the thing, Paul. I love being the worker, yo.
Hey, like if you do right, bro, being a worker, like the way I look at it, like everybody ain't a boss. Like if you a worker, but make the best of it.
Everybody ain't a boss, and everybody cannot handle the pressure of being the boss.
Yeah.
Heavy is the head that wear the crown.
Yeah, like stay in your, like, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like
it's okay.
It's okay to stay in your lane.
Because if you're a great worker, you can be overpaid and get the same pay as the boss. But social media has shown that you have to be the boss to get top dollar.
You got to.
No, you don't.
Yeah, like top dollar, like manage, like you posted the other day, bro. If you can't manage $1,000, you can't manage 10,000.
No, I proved that. I proved that to myself.
So like take the steps necessary to be prepared for that position. If you go to be a boss and you still can't manage your money, then you still a worker because that's the income you're gonna have.
The thing is that you have to earn everything. I think social media, and I'm going to call the baby ugly, poor parenting has allowed people to believe that they can just wake up and be the boss. Like, I think that's what we're getting at, yo. And I don't know how do we solve it. Everybody that's listening is gonna solve it. Everybody that's listening has probably already got it figured out. But social media and parenting has, yes, and they lie to your ass in school. You can be whatever you want to be. No, you can't. You can be whatever you want to be. No, you can be whatever the hell you work to be.
Bro, we gotta do an episode on school, bro. School.
Man, I don't even want to talk about school.
But
I'm trying to get enough money to where my kids is homeschooled and I can teach them what I want. Because Christopher Columbus and them equations ain't never made me nothing. Never did nothing for me. I took one class in college for math, and that's how I know how to do money in my head that quick. That's it. Exactly. I don't sleep, so balance is important in running your own race. Fact. Oh, I sleep now. The baby makes sure I go to sleep now.
But I mean, I like what we gotta do episode on school, but I like what she said, bro. Like,
it's so much. I think people, our culture, especially because we looked at homeschool as being weird. It's so much good that can come out of being homeschooled.
Yeah, the only reason I like the idea of regular school is just for social interaction, bro.
Yeah, but what is that going to do in the grand scheme of things? They want social interaction. I'm gonna have more kids.
Yeah,
And then they go. Sports are giving the social interaction that they need.
But school I like the idea of going school, friends. But as far as education wise, shit, nah.
Yeah, I know what's being fed. Look at I dropping bombs over there. Yeah, like I like school to an extent. School was fun, but think about the ills that come with school too. These kids getting depressed because of social media. They're getting kicked on. They're getting picked on because of social media.
Or what they wearing, or what shoes they like, what color they want their hair.
I'm a little behind the curve, but all my cousins in Jersey that it takes me 5 days to go see. I'm coming back at the end of the month, y'all. They all got kids. We got enough family within our family. If we have 30 of the same family in the school and we all teaching what needs to be taught, or let's do it after school. Let's start with after school. Let's do something. We have to do something.
Smarter charter school, something. It's coming about 7 years.
Man, I looked at Roxy School, man. It is. And they say something about school, right? That somebody get off the bus at 7 a.m. wanting to fight. Now, what made you that mad?
We had that conversation the other day.
But I just really want to get, like, I want to understand what goes through the human brain to think that they can come into anybody's job or business and demand what they want from the start. I mean, I work, bro. All I know is work. All I know is grind. Shout out to my dad. I mean, as a kid, I thought he was crazy. I ain't getting no time off. I was always working. But when it matters, it shows. Now you can ask, bro. We hopped on the truck to unload those pallets. Man, I was so excited to actually do some labor with my hands that I don't. The computers is cool and all the admin boss stuff is cool. Nah, bro, I want to suit up. Watch out, because that's what I know, and that pays dividends. But I also can come back here, take off the dirty clothes and put the polo on and call somebody to handle business. But that is all. I can't talk to you about business if I've never done that business.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Do we ban social media for the kids? I don't really like. It's not even fun no more. It used to be fun to get on social media. It used to be fun to keep up with people like, oh, they got a new house. That's great for them. Oh, look at Johnny from tech school. He like, it was cool. But now it's become a vent session for people who, like, it's not even fun like it used to be, bro. It used to literally be like something to do. You know what I mean? Like, it used to be just cool. But you know what we do? We get caught up. And Duval posted a post this morning. Before you get on social media, you got to know your own self and have your own ego in check, because it'll drive you crazy. It'll drive you. I tell you, if you listen to any of my episodes, I tell you some of them times I look at it like, man, that chain, I need that. Or that car, I need that. Like you cut that internet off.
Just run your own race, bro. If you don't know that you're running your own race, if you can't run your own race without comparing yourself to others, you need to get off of there. Like, it's that simple. I use social media for sports highlights and information. That's it. I follow a lot of people. I follow is a good diet. Like, they just putting me on game. That's it. All my social media is good diet. Anybody talking about, like, what was they talking about the other day? What was they talking? They talking about the little boy cooking, like what the cooking said, like they really got y'all back with. Like, y'all really just want to talk about that.
Oh, you ain't never used that when you say you back with.
Like, it really got y'all excited, bro. Like, why does that matter? That shouldn't even be a conversation. Like.
And so the only reason I didn't really say nothing about that, because, you know, I'm working on myself.
Yeah, you very rude. You gonna say half of y'all can't afford to buy that cookie set.
Well, because there's people who I know personally who had this long of comments, and I know them personally through maybe somebody else or through I know their situation. Yeah. You don't have $180 to spare for that damn kitchen set. So instead of arguing about what you're going to do for your son or daughter with a kitchen set, go make $180 so have the option to buy it. Like, oh my God, I'm done. I'm mute. Go ahead, bro.
Nah, keep going, bro, because it's like, why does that matter?
Don't get it, yo. What does that matter? Like, I really don't get it,
bro. You put out information, you put out the labor pain, you put out when you up at 2 a.m, 3 a.m trying to book a load, and you get no interaction, no views. As soon as you post your daughter, as soon as you post some shit about what you posted yesterday about Alabama game, everybody want to talk and laugh at it then. It's like,
and it's cool because, like I said, social media is fun.
It's supposed to be,
but it is also a marketing tool. Also,
like, yeah, it's like, it's a balance to it, bro. But the same people who complain and do all this talking and all this capping be the same ones who don't want to, you know what I'm saying, listen.
You think about the difference in, like, every week, bro, we had the baby situation. Everybody went crazy. And then we did it, but we didn't really say, like, we made that distractions episode before young Dolph was murdered.
Yeah.
And we kind of went back and I think
we had the conversation about it, but it's a sensitive topic. Like,
yeah, and we had to cut some out because the timing was just bad. You know what I'm saying? Like we were saying stuff like, and I still stand on that. I still stand on what I say is that, like, you don't know them people. You know what I mean?
Like, why does it matter that much?
Yeah, like don't get
like another black man murdered is a problem, bro.
Yes, that's the bigger issue. The father getting killed.
Yeah, that's the main point is the father, another black father getting killed, but it's like y'all put so much energy into that. Like, it's niggas on Facebook trying to solve the murder themselves. Like, bro, I seen somebody post today 8 paragraphs trying to solve the murder.
Man, they pinpointing everything on everything, man.
Like, bro, go get it there. Go be a cop.
But that's the thing is that I don't, and I think everybody needs to, I mean, granted, and I am very in tune with myself. I don't have any idols or anything like that. But I was a little sad when Kobe passed away, and I was a little hurt when Nip passed away. You know what I'm saying? Like, hurt isn't like I want more music. Like Nip was put, you know, and Kobe, you know, I'm Mamba mentality all day, but not to the point where I'm writing 1,000 things and I don't have time to talk to you all day. That man didn't know me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, now, like that. Like, you paid your respects, but you still got to focus on you.
I got to focus on that. Does not, and I think my dad, I can't get him on. He's different. I love him though, but he has a great point, bro. His favorite saying is, "Well, that doesn't affect me." And if I call him,
no way, form, shape, or fashion, bro.
If I call him trying to complain about something or something that's going on, he'd be like, "Well, how does that affect you? It has no effect on nothing you got going on. So why are you worried about it?" And I always stuck with me. Shout out to Big Ron, man. He's a champ, man. Give him a hand round, bro. He be watching this on the low. He got like 4 burner pages. But nah, that's real. Like, it doesn't affect me. It is unfortunate that Dolph was murdered. Very unfortunate, because the man was a father to kids. And what I did read between the lines is that Dolph was very heavy in investing in houses. He just didn't talk about that in the raps. So if we get the rappers to talk more about it, granted, the only reason I seen that Money Man post is because I follow Money Man, because Money Man is very big in cryptocurrency. See, that's the thing. Like, I mean, his music's straight too. Don't get me wrong.
You looking from all directions.
Yeah, but if you listen to his music, he's talking about Bitcoin and crypto and all. Like, you have to listen to it though.
You gotta know what you're listening for.
You gotta know what you're listening to. And I'm just listening because I like the beat. But then I'm like, man, I'm on a Bitcoin and I'm on Ethereum. And if you listen to him 5 years ago, he was talking about that, right? That's the only reason why he was able to scroll and see that post. But I mean, what else, bro? We got about another 20 minutes, man. I'm turning.
Yeah, let's see what comments got to say.
Yeah, what y'all got? Big Ron, the OG. I already know. And you know, I become a private investigator. I think what we really come down to, I think I want to kind of wrap it up to the point of, man, I told this dude the other day, he was in the office with my recruiter. He wanted this, that, and the third. I said, man, get your feet in the door first, then move around. You ain't even got your foot in the door, but you got.
I got a book.
Yeah, I got it. The Big Leap. Yes. I'm gonna pin that joint so I can catch that later. I think that's the big thing is get your foot in the door first. Nobody wants to get their foot in the door. Nobody wants to come in as the worker. Everybody want to come in as the boss. And I'm gonna tell you now, being the boss of several situations and being in a position of being the boss for a long amount of time.
It ain't sweet.
It ain't sweet, yo. It ain't sweet, yo. And I had to learn to navigate, delegate, and trust in other people, because I still have that mindset like my dad is, that if I want to get it done, I got to get it done myself. But if that was the case, y'all, I have gray hair and I wouldn't look as young as I do at 31. But I think that's like the biggest thing is everybody wants to be the boss, man. It's a different ball game on the other side.
Yeah, man, we're gonna have to do the cast on delayed gratification, bro.
Everybody want to be everybody's bosses to the invoice that separates the men's from the boys.
Who's that, Hov?
Come on, you already know December 4th just passed. Huh?
Yeah, see, and I mean, even if you listen to, I listened to Charlamagne earlier. If you listen to every Jay-Z album, like he
His
tell you
game.
where he was at. Like it's just a mountain, bro. But he started here,
Yeah.
and,
96.
and he just kept climbing, bro. And then he talk about every facet of his life and where
Yeah.
he at now. Like it's the same principle, bro. You got to start. Drake would started from the bottom down here, bro. Like
I want everybody, I think I'm gonna put this out tomorrow. I want everybody to do a reality check. I want you to look in the mirror.
who am
Um,
I? Where do I want to be?
Not even that, because that's too hard. Some people don't know who they are. Um, yeah, okay, no doubt. He said we do pros and cons on being the boss. Cause I want to say some shit. I want to be a worker again. Just overpaid. Shit tough, bro. But it's headaches. I mean, but you could tell sometimes when me and you have conversations and you can tell my energy when it's I'm done, like, bro. I know you be like, man, he think I'm his punching bag or something. You know what I'm saying? But I have gotten better to where I just kind of call the next day, or if you don't respond, and you're good at, you figured me out that you don't respond right away when you can feel that my energy is not really off, but it's like, what's wrong with him? Like,
I would be like, you tripping, and then I'll talk to him later.
but that's the importance of building a solid team and having a solid team around you, because we have to know each other to understand that. Like, everybody can't deal with me on that level. Everybody want a part of what I have going on, but you're not ready to work with or for me. Like, my supervisor, I don't know if she's still on. Shout out to CMS on Raw. We don't do no mediocre. We don't do no mediocre over here. Anything with my name on it is going to be the best product available. Now, I might be a little late with the audio visual because I don't know what I'm doing, but it's going to look good though. You know what I'm saying? No mediocre whatsoever. I don't do that. If I got to do it and it's not the best, I won't put my hands in it and I won't touch it. You see what I'm saying? And I think what I was just talking about before I said all that, man. Here we go again. Getting old, yo. Go ahead.
Shit. Basically, what you say?
Oh, the worker part. Yo,
Yeah.
embrace that side, yo. Embrace that side, like,
And as a worker, you should be wanting to learn everything to be a boss. Like
the reality check. That's what I was
put
saying.
yourself in the room with the people you want to be the position in.
The reality check. That's what I was getting at.
Yeah,
it's coming back now. I want everyone. I don't know if you like paper, so for me, I write everything on pen and pad all day long. Like, that's me. That's how I operate. I want you to tomorrow, Monday, because everybody hates Monday. I love Monday. The stock market back open. It's a fresh week. Everything I put off to the side, I can do the night before tomorrow start, right? I want you to literally reality check. Look at your situation. Like, look at what you got going on, whether you're the worker, the boss, the middleman, whatever you got going on. That ain't our business. Exactly. I want you to look in the mirror, look at what you got going on. First, let's start. Let's keep it real. Let's look at your bank account first. Let's look at your bank account. Let's look at what you got going on as far as debt, credit, income, etc. Let's look at all that. Let's line that up right here. Whoops. Let's look at that. Okay. I'm good. I need to do better. I'm where I want to be, but you can always do better. Now, with that same attitude, depending on whatever schedule you work, whether it's salary, whether it's hourly, whatever you got going on, when you look at your bank account and you look at, cut off social media first, because then you're going to try to compare yourself. Cut off all that shit, sit in the dark, and then cut the light on, right? I want you to look at all that first. And then I want you to look at your situation. Can you really afford to take that time off work? Can you really afford to complain about the opportunity that's in front of you? Can you really afford to just say anything except go to work to get yourself out of your situation?
What can you do better?
What can you do better? Can you turn down that job offer because it's not ideal? I talked to a guy the other day for the truck driving, and I actually was going to run outside and do cartwheels. And I can't flip, but I was going to do a backflip because I felt like somebody had sense.
The conversation we had?
Yeah, he was like, ideally, this is the words he said, and I quote, ideally, I would only want to go out and come back in the same day and be home every night, but I know that's not ideal. I need to get paid. I need to work. What you have for me, I'm willing to do. And I was like,
call me.
Call me. We about to sign the paperwork. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's what I'm saying. Like, he understands it. He gets it. Like,
but people wait till they're desperate to really grasp that level of thinking.
Yeah.
You need to be thinking like that every day.
You got to figure it out.
You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know what situation might come up.
Everything you want is in front of you. What you going to do to go get it? Everything you want is in front of you. Even if we look at what I wanted out of life, it's all in front of me. I'm just gonna have to lose a lot more sleep and figure out a better process because now I have someone that looks at me who needs me to do everything for them, which I enjoy. I love every minute of it. But it is a difference for me because I'm used to doing whatever I wanted to do when I wanted to do it.
30 years.
And shout out to the fathers out there. We go through postpartum too. We ain't gonna talk about that though. We get depressed too, but nobody cares about us. You didn't push out. No, yeah, we do because we used to moving how we move. We used to having our time.
Hey, no need.
No, I'm not pushing it under the rug because it need to be said. I get depressed too. I'm used to sleeping all night and playing the game for 30 hours. Yes. we get sad, but we figure it out. But we need to talk too. But anyway, look at that, yo. Look at what you got going on. You might be 2 steps away from where you really want to be at, but you're not willing to put in the work because you're looking at social media and seeing somebody else do it. Everybody with social media is just that. They social media. They could be lying, bro.
Man, get off.
Exactly. We carry babies too. Get off this. If the social media is to the point to where you are comparing yourself to social media, you have to get off of it. I think this episode is going to be named social media. Because I just don't. It doesn't faze me. You know, it doesn't faze me. I don't get on social media. I look at it for entertainment because I'm bored and I live somewhere where I don't know anybody around me. You know what I mean? Like if I lived where my cousins lived at, where I was at the last weekend in Jersey, I probably would be on the phone to a minimum because I would be with them. I can choose who I want to hang with that day. That's how many of them there. I know it's true, genuine love. I just, you know, the military has not necessarily maybe depended on social media, but I don't have nothing else to do. And I'm not trying to meet new friends at this point. If we ain't doing business together, we ain't really need to be talking. It's too much, you know, social media be driving people the wrong ways and stuff. But yeah, get all the take it, and this is what I do before I buy anything. And it's a gem that I'm gonna drop. Before I buy anything, and me and Stock Whisper talked about it. Am I buying this for me or am I buying it to get likes on Facebook? But you'll be surprised how many people try to match the Louis to Gucci so they can get likes on Facebook.
They confused, bro.
It's not I mean, we can't say they confused, bro. They just caught up. Because there was a time where I was like 20, but Facebook wasn't as big as it is now. And
no, look at it's like you said, bro. When you was on early Facebook, you would post just because you was genuinely happy and felt accomplished that you got about something. Like you just was happy, you know what I'm saying? You sharing it with the people. I feel like you confused if you buying something just to try to keep up with what your friend bought or what your cousin got or the girl that you beefing with. You want to show her that you got more money than she do. Like,
you know, I mean, I don't do it on purpose, but you know, my brain is on like 3,000 levels. I'm an overthinker about life. I can tell when my cousins got some static between each other because they'll post some shit like they're trying to shit on the other cousin.
Yeah, like
I can tell when people that I grew up with is saying something to somebody, whether it's subliminals, but they're taking a lot of energy. He said, "Clown is currency." I tell you what, Rod.
That's the perfect sentence, bro. Like,
hey, save that. We're gonna steal that title. We have to give them some royalties when we drop that episode.
Bro. Come on, bro.
Like, I tell you what. I want a 2017 Mercedes S63 coupe. It was about 80,000 still from 2016. I'm gonna go in there and say, "Hey, I'm Graham from Hustle Smarter NSC Trucking. Can I get that?" And then I'm gonna tell him, "No, I'm in the Air Force too, bro. Can I get that?" Because I never knew Clout to pay no bills, and I don't even want to be popular. I just want, yeah, Clout. You're right though. Clout is currency. Attention, yo. Attention is they talking about opioids and all that. Attention is the worst drug. Attention got people going out of their way to do things for people that nobody cares about them. Everything I've done, I would say in the last 8 years, 7, 6, I would say 23, I kind of was like, this shit fake. Because what happened? I'm gonna get off in a minute, but I'm gonna say a quick story. I went home on vacation 2010, around Christmas time, 2012, right before I went to Mexico. 2011 Christmas, I went home. On social media, and he's, I'm not gonna, no names like that. He looked great on social media. I said, damn, my dog up, man. And he's not in my immediate circle, y'all. So don't be trying to figure out who's who. All my dogs straight, home team, we win it. Don't ever get that. We always up. But anyway, it was somebody that I knew, but he was still cool. And he up. He looked good on the social media, bro. I'm in Japan. I always been kind of a long range, it's always been me, Rock, CB, me, Rock, and Jerry G. That was like my tight circle, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you hang out with other friends also. Anyway, long story short, on social media, bruh is the man. We get to the club line. I don't stand in lines, even then. Shit, bro, you can get funny real quick, bro. Like, bro came out with no money.
Great. Hey, bro, the crazy thing is, bro, I seen the same shit.
Like, it baffled me because I'm thinking I'm home from Japan, like, and I still got my own paper, but I'm thinking I'm home from Japan. Oh, Hunter back on Facebook, boy, we made it. I'm thinking I'm back on. I'm thinking I'm gonna get taken care of because I'm coming home. But no, bro, ain't have no money. It just look good. Go ahead. What you about to say?
I just seen the same shit. Like I know shit. I got partners. They don't listen, so I say I got partners who live in this way on social media, but then you know what I'm saying, hit me like, hey, XYZ, like bro, like I ain't judging you. Everybody been through a situation, bro. We just using this as an example of they gotta have this status quo on on Instagram. They gotta live a certain way.
People are keeping up an image
That's
for
their
people that's
image.
not even looking for them.
Yeah, that's their
They ain't
image.
even checking for you, bro. You know who got to keep up an image? Rappers, because they selling a product. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They selling a product, like they have an image to uphold. That's why when you notice every photo shoot, hundreds of chain, and that's the thing. And I like, and that's the thing. I think I won't say I straddle the line, but I still like nice things. But I know I do it for myself. You know what I mean? Like I like jewelry. I always like jewelry as a kid. I remember my mama bought me a necklace and a bracelet set when I was like, I want to say 11, and I lost it. And I never had any other jewelry since then. But it taught me to take care of what I do have and don't lose it. It was just kid stuff. You know, you go, you know, whatever. I like jewelry though, you see what I'm saying? But I don't have an image to uphold. I don't. I am who I am. An image as in how I carry myself.
Yeah,
Yes.
A stand-up guy, honest.
The man made the clothes. Clothes never made the man. And I
Yeah.
think the topic always come back to clothes because I know a lot of people who are clothes rich but money poor. You got nice gear, but you don't got no money. You don't own
What you
nothing.
call it, a rich slave?
You come on, man, modern day. I think, yeah. Let's get back to getting into work though, man. Let's put the work in, yo. And whatever you want, I promise you guys, I tell you no lie. Whatever you want is just depending on what work you're gonna put in to get there. That's really what it is. It really depends on how bad do you want it. But I would tell you, don't work your ass off to go give it away. Don't go to work every day to go get a $2,000 car note.
Yeah, that's where it's important to me. Like, don't focus on being a boss right now. Focus on being a worker and managing your income.
Focus on learning.
Yeah, focus on learning.
Enjoy the process.
Yeah, enjoy it. Enjoy the labor pains. Like,
If I can make the same paper I make and be in a straight worker capacity, boy, I'd be Paul Bunyan.
like, bro.
Like and like you say, when you the boss, if something goes wrong, you have to deal with all that. And it's not always physical, it's mental. You have to stop what you're doing to go handle that. You have to go do this and do that. Because if you call in today, I still got to do it. Or if I call in, you know what I mean? That's why it's important to. We're gonna read the comments, man. It's almost football. So I don't watch football anymore. The team behind me that you see in the camera, they stink. And I refuse to. That's 3 hours that I would normally watch the Panthers play, but I refuse. I could do something productive. He's talking about the old 10-foot long. I appreciate everybody tuning in, man. We coming back next week too. I like this format too. We might come up with a topic during the week. We might not, but we're gonna get on here and talk about something. What you think, Ivory? You like that? We just come back next week, figure out something. We'll figure out something. I'm sure something stupid is gonna happen on social media to where we're gonna have something to see.
You're gonna have a real life example by Wednesday. I'm telling you. You're gonna
by
see
Wednesday, you give it to Wednesday?
Like you're gonna come back with a status like, yo, I told y'all this was gonna happen on Wednesday. Like, and somebody else will call you with the same request is for a job. So,
and we still need a CDL driver who wants to drive. If you do not want to drive, please do not call me or email us if you don't want to drive. CDL, commercial driver's license, and we are trying to go OTR, over the road, which means you're going to be driving, but you will be compensated properly. And that's the thing too. Me and my partner, we are paying more than the average rate and we're trying to get new drivers. You got cats out here who is some companies won't hire unless you got 3 years experience. You know what I'm saying? They won't hire unless you got 3 years experience, bro. We taking the cat fresh out of school or 1 year removed and trying to pay him at about the 2-year experience mark to keep him and treat him good. Before I overpay you before I short you. You see what I'm saying? And I still get demands. You fresh out of school, bro. You fresh a year in. You done wrecked them people truck, and I still want to take a chance on you. And
you got milk behind your ears.
Bro, I'm only going to drive Monday through Friday and be home every night.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what. Go drive a school bus. Use your CDL for the big yellow thing. They'll pay you good, whatever they pay you. You got to get to the point of, do you want to actually live the life that you dream of and that you see on social media, or do you just want to talk about it? I don't want any more lip service. I don't want anyone to tell me what they want to do. I want to know how you're going to do it. Yeah. And I'm going to hold myself accountable too, y'all. Everything I'm saying, I'm going to look in the mirror tomorrow. I'm going to make sure that I'm where I want to be at. And I know I'm not. I'm just always going to be hungry.
Yeah, I think basically sum it up like, bro, and honestly, I just feel like your job don't define you, who you are.
Yeah.
That's just a temporary situation.
It's a situation. The way I tell people this when I recruit also, I utilize the Air Force
to do everything
my dreams.
Whatever you want to do.
But in the same breath, I still give the Air Force everything they get and more. I never shit the Air Force. It may look like it because I make it look easy. You know what I'm saying? But I never shitted them. All my troops are well taken care of. You would think that they work for something that is under my name because that's my name still on it. You see what I'm saying? I never shit the Air Force. Never will till I'm done.
But you never,
you know what I mean?
You never tied yourself to just the Air Force. You know what I'm saying? I used the Air Force. You know what I'm saying? And you just stepping stone. I stepped on. That's
an episode for another day. I don't know if I need to be retired to speak on that, but yeah, I would never confine myself to anything. Because everything can change on you. Even people change on you every day.
Again,
because accountability is the word.
Yeah, for sure. I follow somebody who started their own cleaning service during the pandemic, $150 a year. So it ain't, bro. Like it ain't no limit on what career you in or what you do. If you take the tools and do it the right way.
Things that you are looking off right now, not you, but maybe somebody that's close to you, because you need to spread this word to them. If you already where you need to be, or you got to go, you figuring out what you're figuring out, this might help them. The things that they looking at on social media that somebody is talking down upon has made someone millionaires.
Boy,
like they say with the car wash, bro, it's mobile detail. It makes $15K a month if you got it, if you do it right. They don't start out at $15K,
but they built their brand, bro.
Imagine if I was the owner of the HVAC company that paid me what they paid me for those years. Now, granted, I sat in the truck with him a lot and I seen his headaches. Shipments don't come in on time. Parts is missing. And you got to think you're dealing with people because at that time it's 100 degrees outside. They don't want no excuses. They want their AC fixed. But if you look at the back end of what it pays and what comes with that, I didn't like climbing through attics, but I tell you right now, I have no pride. No pride. If somebody need their shit fixed right now, I got all my tools in my suits. Matter of fact, Graham's Heating and Cooling coming soon. All my family on here, or family members, or everybody on here, family. If y'all know someone interested in HVAC, let me know, man. I ain't scared. I really want to teach somebody that HVAC trade, because if they stay in business for themselves, they will be multimillionaires.
And bro, listen, everybody need air heat.
Every day. Every day. You can you literally set your own price, because if you're sitting in your house sweating, you're not going to tell me my price is too high. It's a fact.
Exactly.
And we was the cheapest in the city. We still got good pay, but we were cheap in the city. People were tipping me hundreds of dollars, because I came quick, I did it right, and I didn't cheat them. So if you have those morals and ethics with you, and you in that HVAC world,
take it as far as you want.
If my house get hot right now, cold right now because it's cold outside, and I wasn't doing HVAC, and my baby crying and she freezing, I don't care what you charge, fix it. And that's the thing. And when you do good business, your name spread. What's up though? We got it, man. We got about another 5. You good? Anything you want to say?
Hey, bro.
I'll be on here all day. I ain't got nothing to do. I'll be HVAC if that job is.
Somebody put in.
Yeah, that's one of my recruits.
Yeah. Hey,
Hey, we ain't gonna talk about that, bro. But yeah, and so that's the shit. That's the shit I talk about validation. That young man came in that office talking about some bull crap. I say, bro, you need to get you a trade, bro. You a young brother. You need to get you something that's gonna make you some money. F all that flying around looking cool stuff.
I wish somebody would have told me that.
I do HVAC. I think HVAC is a great fit. HVAC, electrical, electrician, plumbing. We was looking at all of that along the line.
And that plumbing shit. I wish I had got a plumber trade.
We had something lined up. You know, I ain't even go. I forgot about that. But that's the validation. I just said at the start of the show, people being here that I put in. So everything I said, I live. I told that young man, boy, you don't want to do all that. All that shit sounds cool. I want to work in the hospital. No, you want to be HVAC. You want to get you some money. You wanted the Air Force say to get out in 4 to 6 years, you're going to get you some money. Thank you, Air Force. That's all I got to tell them. Thank you. Yeah, HVAC, I done ran whatever. All right, we good. Yo, Vic, what's up, man? You late, man. But, man, we appreciate everybody tuning in. We coming back next Sunday. Even if you don't see a flyer, it's going to go live. So if you're on the Hustle Smarter page, go to the follow notification. So when it go live, we popping. I really I try my hardest to tag those 98 people. Now I will tell you my pride get in the way a little bit. And it only gets in the way because, like I said, if I share a picture of Jayla, I get 700 views. So I know people watching. I know people watching. I did tag my cousins and them because I know they probably be getting busy and they said they was gonna be here. But yeah, I can't do the 90. Me plus 98 people. I'm prideful at that point. Just because I know people watch. I know people who don't do shit but scroll this app all day.
Hey, bro, it's all good, bro.
Hey, man, appreciate you tapping in, man. Appreciate everybody that's here. We're going to load this up. We're going to probably drop this on the audio again. Drop it on the audio.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
We don't, and if you're watching, this is how we kind of do our podcast episodes. We really don't have a pure script, as you can tell sometimes. We don't have a pure script. We just come up with a topic and run. And from the views and from the constant feedback, that's what the people like. So that's what we're going to keep doing. We're not going to switch it up. I wanted to come with a whole script and all that, but it's just not me.
Yeah, sure. Hey, keep listening. If you need a hoodie, hit us up. You need a consultation, they still free. We'll talk to you on the Zoom, however long it takes.
Yeah, we build the budgets to the science. Shout out to Kay Madison Designs. She's gonna build us the nice flyer to actually show what we talking about when we do the budgets and everything. I do want to let you guys know that please book that free consultation now because yesterday's price ain't gonna be today's price. So, hey man, we out, y'all.
All right.